Nigeria's refining reset from the sleeping giant to a new industrial hub. Nigeria doesn't lack refineries. We lack continuity, vision, and management. Before Dangote Refinery, there was the Warri Refinery, once one of Nigeria's best performing refineries. It worked, it refined, it powered industries and supplied fuel to Nigerians long before private mega refineries became the national conversation. But the true strength of the Warri Refinery complex was not just fuel production, it was an industrial ecosystem. The complex once housed petrochemical facilities that produced carbon black used by tire manufacturing companies such as Dunlop, Michelin, and Pirelli operations in Nigeria. It also had polypropylene plants that supplied polymers and industrial raw materials to local manufacturing companies before years of neglect and abandonment weakened the system. Beyond that, the refinery supported strategic downstream operations, including aviation fuel production and alkylation units capable of enhancing refining value chains and improving the quality of petroleum products. In many ways, the Warri Refinery was more than a refinery. It was a foundation for industrialization. Today, much of that capacity lies dormant, a sleeping giant. Yet perhaps that silence may not be permanent. Recent partnership and memorandums of understanding involving NNPC Limited and Chinese engineering and energy companies suggest the possibility of something larger than ordinary refinery rehabilitation. They point toward the revival of a dormant industrial asset, petrochemical production, refining efficiency, and local manufacturing integration. This is where hope lies ahead, not merely in building new refineries, but in rediscovering and modernizing strategic assets Nigeria already invested in decades ago. The future of Nigeria's energy sector may not depend on choosing between old and new refineries. It may depend on combining both, reviving legacy assets like the Warri Refinery, expanding legacy assets like the Warri Refinery, restoring petrochemical and polymer production for local industries, expanding private refining capacity like Dangote Refinery, revitalization of aviation fuel and alkylation systems, building value-added manufacturing chains that create jobs, reduce imports, and strengthen Nigeria's industrial economy. The real opportunity before Nigeria is bigger than fuel. It is the opportunity to transform crude oil from a raw export commodity into the backbone of industrial growth. If properly managed, the sleeping giant may rise again, not merely as a refinery, but as a symbol of Nigeria's capacity to rebuild industry, restore productivity, and convert its vast energy resources into national prosperity.